All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As you can see, speed and stamina now down back to 99. We're on the downslope, just one race at the top. All right, welcome back to Gallop Racer 2006, continuing our playthrough with the second half of the career of Tomb Raider. I need a race, and Singapore looks like it's going to be my race. Today's video, by the way, 1 minute, just under, 1 minute. 1 hour and 9 minutes, just short of 1 hour, 9 minutes. So keep that in mind when you're watching today. Really appreciate the number of people viewing and liking these videos, and especially the comments. So we're just going to keep it rolling. Remember, next episodes, feel the legends. That's right, we're getting it started, finally. All right, here we are in Singapore, the track record 159, flat by Stoneheart, 10 furlongs on the inner turf course. We are on the rail, and we are the favorite. But we've got to start managing expectations as we start our skill decline. It's always tough. I wish this horse had a longer peak, maybe, but you don't always get to choose. And we peaked relatively late in the career, so
it's a beautiful night.
That's nice, you know. All right, look at that perfect start.
And they're off. That was a great start.
And we're off. All right. I think we just passed the finish line for the first time. And just the natural speed of this horse at this point, in a weaker field like this one, you just start running away with the race. So we've really got to mind our speed. We've got a pretty good lead on the number 2 horse. Slowing down into the blue, they are going to close that gap a little bit. But I would rather be in the blue than overheat. By the way, we have one part of the revolutions.
5 furlongs to go.
Fast pace, yes, I agree with that. We're probably a length and a half in front of the 7 horse right now. 4 furlongs left to go, the 9 horse.
Quick reaction.
We do get long spurt to kick in going around this corner. And hey, do you wanna speed up, horse? Everybody's speeding up except for me. 2 furlongs left to go. We go to the whip. The 9 horse tried to get out in front. We overtake the 9 horse. The 2 horse here is going to finish second, but we're going to walk away with that win.
We have a winner. You've reached the horse title.
All right, we've unlocked 2 other horse titles, International and Mid-Champ. I am going to fumble around in some of the menus, but I'll just spoil the conclusion, is that we are missing a win in Ireland. And so we're going to have to find a race in Dublin at some point in order to get that international title. It's easier done, I think, in the beginning, because there's some 2-year-old races, like limited to 2-year-olds. I was doing other stuff back then, that's why I didn't do it. So, God, look at that blemish in the Caesar Cup. A bunch of 1s and 1, 2. Ugh. 20 grade 1 wins so far. 33 races, 22 wins, 4 places, 3 shows. So just 1 race, we did not finish in the top 3. Oh no, that's not true. 3 races. Sorry, my mouth was off a little bit. All right, hey look, there's a race right there, the Dublin Gold Cup. I just didn't have enough energy right then, and I did not want to try it and fail. Dublin Derby, we can't do that. I think I may have to accomplish it next year. Yeah, that Dublin Gold Cup would have been nice, but all the other Dublin races are gated by you have to be a filly or you have to be 3 years old or both. Yeah. So instead, we will race in Long Beach with a Long Beach Gold Cup. There's a look at the field. We are going to get our bet in. Really terrible odds. All right. Here we are at Del Mar. All right, track record 2 minutes, 6/10 of 1 second by Mission Bell. 10 furlongs here on the dirt surface. And we are an overwhelming favorite.
The horses are on the track.
And a terrible start.
And they're off.
Absolutely abysmal.
Oh, it's a late start.
All right, slow down a little bit. No need to overheat there, sir. All right, we're in a good place. Just behind the leaders. Now we're really need to slow down because I think we're going to overheat. If we don't, and we do overheat. But our natural speed has us at the front of the pack. And that's probably why we didn't get the red revolution thing starting off. All right, it's really just a 4-horse race at this point. The 2, I think it's the 6, the 3, and the 8 are all way off the back. There's a good, I don't know, 4 to 5 length difference between the 5 and the 2, although that's starting to close. The 3 is starting to make its move. The 8 is dropping back. The 6 is coming hard. We go to the whip. All we have to do is run down the 7-horse, which is kind of tough for us to do. We get Explosive to kick in right at the end, and we secure the victory. All right, very timely application of an innate ability right there. And we're going to the pay window for a little bit of coin. All right. I bet our speed has dropped to 98. It has dropped. Speed 98, stamina 97. Time for our next race. Ooh, I saw a Dublin race. Not that one. Nope. I could do the Platinum Stakes in Chicago. It's a Gallop World Series race. We're going to register for that. That should give us the mid-champ. Again, overwhelming favorite for the most part. It is a rainy weather, but it says fast and firm for the track. Maybe they have really good drainage here. All right, here we are in Chicago, 10 furlongs on the turf. The track record, 2 minutes and 1 second, 0.2 of a second, 201.2 for Stoneheart. Here's a look at the field. Real quick, a viewer commented on my last video. Once you unlock a race with a horse, or horse titles unlock other races, and horse titles, do they stay unlocked for future horses in that gameplay? Yes.
And they're off.
So we started out with Misthorn, which is a game horse. We won some titles with Misthorn. That unlocked other horse titles and other races and stuff like that. So as long as you're continuing that same playthrough, those races will be unlocked for you permanently. Same with the horse packages. I know you guys have seen, I think we're up to Secret Horse Package 7 now in the game. As long as I continue on this playthrough, those horse packages will stay unlocked. Just thought I would mention that. Alright, we're running in the blue, but we're in a good position. I decided to stick to the outside instead of forcing my way into the rail.
They're midway down the
I'll say
back
that now.
stretch.
I may force my way into the rail after all, before the turn. And, no, maybe not. Alright, other horses are starting to move up a little bit, so we're going to try to increase our speed a little bit. Still running in the blue.
2 furlongs to go.
1.8 to go. We whip at 1.6.
Show your guts.
Boy, they're going to make me work
An
for this one.
amazing burst of speed.
We go to the front, the 3's coming with us, but a little bit of the whip, and we pull ahead just in time.
We have a winner.
All right, nice
Yes,
win there.
horse title earned.
And the mid-champ horse title is ours. And we set a course record, 159-3. So look at that. At our best, we couldn't set a course record. But now that we're on the downslope, let's set one. Ooh, plumb tuckered out. We're going to have to recover all the way. Yeah, I'm going to have to run the Paris Cup a little bit tired. As you guys know, this is going to unlock another horse title availability. Got to win the Paris Cup and the Universal Cup 3 times each for maybe one of the hardest, if not the hardest, horse title in the game. Well, not the hardest, but one of the harder ones. Let's put it that way. The hardest might be perfect, or I think there's one where you win 55 grade 1 races. Yeah. We're not going to win that. I'm hoping the offspring of this horse and our really good filly, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, Love Rocks. I'm going to breed this horse to Love Rocks, and hopefully that child of that breeding will be a super incredible, powerful horse that will win those titles. Here's a look at the field here. Again, remember the elevation changes here will get you to overheat and stuff like that. So we're going to do our best to keep it under control, run in the blue for the most part as our strategery. Here in the Paris Cup, 12 furlongs on the turf. Whew. I feel lucky to have gotten a good start. Alright, instantly the one horse drops back. And the 2 horse drop backs. We're going to cut into the rail. And I might jog it up a little bit. But for the most part... Oh, well, never mind. I guess I'm going to slow down. For the most part, I feel pretty good where we're at right now, except we're overheating. You know, there's a lot of this race left to run. These other horses want to burn their speed now. They can go ahead and do that. And really, I look like one of the few horses this far inside anyway. Truth be told, I think a lot of turf races, I don't think horses ride the rail a lot, simply because that ground isn't as firm. That's just my guess. We did get the first part of the Red Revolutions there. You can see I'm reining back my horse to try to avoid overheating. 5 furlongs left to go. We're in a great striking position. Again, oh god, look at the green meter right now. We are reining back our horse hard to keep him from overheating. The field is going to come up here. As we go around that last turn, long spurt kicks in.
They're in the home stretch.
And we're going to speed up, go to the whip here at 2.1. And can we hold on? I went too early. I went too early. My horse goes wild. I went too early. No! Oh my god. What a boner.
My goodness, they've lost their chance at the title.
Alright, we're going to have to replay that race. That's no bueno. Yep, I went too early. You remember that video? I always say he went way too early when I'm talking about this video. It's a dude on an elephant, and they're being stalked by like a tiger or something like that, and maybe in India or something like that. And the tiger comes out and like jumps at him, and the dude has a little stick and he swings way too early. Totally misses the tiger's face and nose with the stick, and he ended up getting clawed in the stomach and like partially disemboweled or something like that. I think he lived, but it's like whenever I saw that video, it's like they would show like stop motion of the tiger like right about to get him, and I'm like, yeah, he went way too early now. And that's what I did right there. I went to the whip too early, and I should have waited, and I am dumb. And so now as a result, we don't even have the rail in this race, so I may be forced to go on the outside. We'll see what happens. You can see the field is packing in here, so I'm going to move to the outside. You know, I want that clear running room. Alright, there's not going to be a revolution for us to get. We're in dead last. So I am going to try to move up a little bit here at some point. Moving in on 6 furlongs. We are changing the camera elevation, so predictably I wasn't paying attention. We start overheating. And the camera angle is going to change again here in a second. I think we're still going downhill. Really trying to keep it reined in, but we are moving up on the outside. We got 2 X's. In theory, I've heard that 3 X's will also give you the revolutions. If you get bumped there by the horse ahead of us, we're just trying to maintain our position. We're going to go again at 2.1, and this time we timed it out correctly. The one horse is gaining, but I'm just going to stay on the reins, and we are going to end up winning the Paris Cup. And that should unlock the Gallop Emperor horse title.
We have a winner! Yes! Horse title earned.
And also the long champ. Alright, we got the Turf Emperor title. We are now going for the Gallop Emperor title. So the Gallop Racer horse title from last video, that's a win in the Paris Cup and the Universal Cup. The Gallop Emperor title is 3 wins in the Paris and Universal Cups. We also unlocked the last 3 horse titles here. World Sprint King. So you got to win all those races in 1 year. World Turf King. You got to win all those races in a year. Or World Dirt King. You got to win all those races in 1 year. So, some really nice horse titles out there. Take a look at the card. We're down to 97 for speed, stamina. We don't have any energy. We're going to have to recover here. Man, I don't have energy to race in the World Cup or anything. Or the Japanese World Cup. Or the Breeders' Cup, pardon me. Alright, I guess I could do Independence Stakes, maybe? or China Vase? I guess we'll do the China Vase to end the year. All right, by the way, we still have about 48 minutes of video left. So just keep that in mind. All right, we're going to get our exact in here. You know, it's getting warm out on the weekends. I actually have to go to a real horse track instead of recording a video one of these weekends. I'm not sure when the Cincinnati track opens up, but I'm going to check on that real quick. 12 furlongs on the turf in Hong Kong. The track record 226-3 by Cabana Boy. That's one of our horses. Here's a look at the field. Belterra Park. When does the racing season open? Late April through October. Let's go to the Belterra Park website. Simulcasting, live racing. Where's the calendar? Oh, Friday, May 1st, not late April. All right. We'll keep that in mind. Video frequency may slightly go down after May 1st because I'm going to be going to live racing. All right. We got a pretty good start. We're not in first, but we're definitely not in last. According to Ricky Bobby, that's not good enough because if you're not first, you're last. Now we're first, Ricky Bobby. And we got to slow down before we overheat. Also want to get to the rail so we can lock in the best course. And we cooled down. And so now we might have to speed up a little bit because we're not in the lead anymore. And I don't want to fall too far behind. Because as you know, the computer loves to move horses over in front of me, which for me would be a blocking foul, but for them is just Tuesday. All right, we're doing pretty good. We're in the top 3. We're in striking position. I like Hong Kong too. I like this racetrack. Very long straightaways, tight curves. I like that. Or tight turns, pardon me.
5 furlongs to go.
You know, I got to tell you, when I play this game now, I'm starting to get reminded of Gran Turismo 4. Boy, if you thought you could waste your life playing this game, I think some of you guys know Gran Turismo 4 was a black hole of time. You could spend days playing Gran Turismo 4. All right, on to the last straightaway. We're going to whip at 2.4. We go to the lead. We are not blowing away the horses behind us. The 13 is going to have to work around the 5 to get to us. The 7 is going to make a little run here. But we are too close to the wire, and it is not going to matter.
We have a winner! Yes! Horse title earned.
All right, Longchamp horse title in the bag. Another track record, 226-2. Unfortunately, we did not get paid. All right, ending our 6th year, 6-year-old horse. Let's go look. Speed 96, staying 94, stamina 96. Let's go register for our next race, which is going to be the Australia Stakes. And check out the end of the year awards. Gallop World Series. We did not place in the sprint. In turf, we won or were first again with 24 points. And first on the dirt with 24 points. But we only got 20,000 G's. We did win Horse of the Year, Best Dirt Horse, and Best 4-year-old Horse. On the special side of the house, another 20,000 G's. For a 6-year-old horse, that's pretty impressive. All right, here in the Australia Stakes, we are the prohibitive favorite. Good grief. I guess all the other fast horses were like, nah, Tomb Raider's in that race, never mind. Yeah, we're 2-1. The second place horse is 7-1. So all the smart money is on us. All right, 6 furlongs on the turf. Art Deco track record, 110 flat. Here is a look at the field. I never fiddle either.
The horses are on the track.
Perfect start. Nice.
And away they go. That was a great start.
All right, we're off. We're trying to speed up to move over, and I guess the speeding up part didn't really work, so we're going to try moving over instead. See how far we can get, and maybe speed up a little bit more. Try to create some space for ourselves.
Watch out.
Nope, I can't. Because my horse is not cooperating speed-wise. I need to move to the right. There we go. Secure a little bit of room for myself. The other horses are just taking off, so I'm going to take off. I'm going to follow. Oh, I ran into that horse. My horse slowed down. Back to the whip. This is going to be a tough one. We weave back inside, but still have enough speed on tap to take the win. Yikes.
We have a winner. You've reached the horse title.
All right, we unlocked a horse title called Every Year, winning a Grade 1 race in every year of your horse's career. So that's how you know you have got a great horse, is when you unlock that horse title. This may be my best horse to date. All right, speed continues to drop down to 96. Universal Cup, we need this for our horse title. Back to Dubai under the lights. Can we hold on? With our fading speed to win this race. We are the favorite here in Dubai. All right, we got our bet in. And this is for the Gallop Emperor horse title. Universal Cup, 10 furlongs on the Triangle track in Dubai under the lights. 1:59.6 is the track record by Gray King. And here's a look at the field. A lot of challengers out there. Not a lot of long shots. All right, maybe Mood Rainbow is a long shot. 106 to 1.
Beautiful night for racing.
Pretty good start.
And they're off.
I would really like to speed up a little bit more.
Watch out.
Screw it. I just forced my way into the rail. We need to save ground to catch up in this race, so that's what we're doing. And we are catching up. Now I'm trying not to overheat. We're in a good striking position. If I can just slow down a little bit. I would love it if I could have maintained it in the green. Instead, we're going to have to deal with being in the blue for right now.
5 furlongs to go.
I'd be willing to bet the end of the race is going to be a battle with a horse that's not at the front of the pack right now.
They're in the home
Slightly
stretch.
overheating as we go around that last turn. We do not get last corner leader to go. The 9-horse went, so we're going to have to go in response. The 4-horse also hanging with us. The 4-horse is gaining on me. No, don't. Please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did we win that by a nose? No, we didn't. Nope. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh,
We are totally
too
replaying
bad.
that.
My goodness, they've lost their chance.
I was hoping for explosive to kick in. We definitely would have won if that had happened. Maybe I should have moved over and bumped the 4-horse. I don't know. All right. One replay only. Let's try this again.
It's a beautiful night for racing.
Same start as last time.
And they're off. Oh, where are they heading?
Except my horse goes wild out of the gate. I'm just going to use that opportunity to move over. We are dead last. And we're going to close ground a little bit. And now we're overheating. All right, we're about mid-pack right now. Not as forwardly placed as I would like to be, but we still have 5 furlongs left to go. Try to speed up a little bit, maybe, going around this turn, maybe. We're not going to get long spurt to kick.
They're in the home
We are
stretch.
behind. Going to the whip at 2.1, the 9 again a huge lead. The 4 did come with me, but now I've got to try to chase down the 9 and hold off the 1 and the 4. The 1 having to go around the 4. We get explosive to kick in and we win the race.
We have a winner. Yes. Horse
All right,
title
look at
earned.
that. Dirt Emperor, that's for 3 wins at the Universal Cup, and the Gallop Emperor title. We also unlocked Super Generalist and Dirt Champ. Remember, we also still have the International Horse title. Nice win there. Very key to get that one done. And there are still achievements left for this horse. I can't believe I'm saying that. We're just going to go check on the Super Generalist, which I've won before. So I need another grade 1 win. Probably on turf. And all right. Oop, don't do that. Let's go look at some horse info. Here's our horse titles. We have Super Generalist, International, Dirt Champ, and every year left to earn. And I think if I just win, that's the Ireland race. So if I win a turf race in Ireland, obviously it'll be a grade 1. But I think I need a dirt race to get Dirt Champ and Super Generalist. So I've got to win a turf race in Dublin and a dirt race in the special grade 1. And then I should have all I need. Notice my recovery time is getting longer. All right, we're going to race in the Dublin Gold Cup. That should knock out Dublin. Then we'll get the International Horse title. And then a dirt race. And in theory, That should knock out the other titles, and then I'll have to win one race in my 8-year-old to get every year. So all the titles we have left that are unlocked are definitely ones we can earn, which is not something I could say for every horse here. All right, Dublin Gold Cup, 10.5 furlongs, sunny. The track is rated fast and firm. And that's good for us because fast and firm turf is our best surface. All right, it's a big sweeping curve and then a straightaway. The track record 205 and 7 by Aphrodite. And I'm expecting elevation changes in this one as well. Here's a look at the field, including our main rival. All right.
The horses are on the track.
Here we go. Perfect start.
And they're off. That was a great start.
All right, sped up a little bit so I can start moving over. We're going to move over to the rail and then moderate our speed here. The fans seem very far away. That's one thing in America. I mean, you can sit right up on the racetrack for these dirt races. Turf, not so much, but the dirt ones you can. All right, there's a camera angle change. So I think we're probably going downhill. As you can see, the field is kind of strung out. We're in the middle of the pack. And the camera angle's changing again. I'm trying to speed up and not overheat. We do have one part of the Red Revolution there. Field is starting to widen out. I think we're in a really good place. I'm not going to get the revolutions. I go to the whip at 2.3. It is a 2-horse race, and I think we're going to win this one. The rest of the field fell back.
An amazing burst of speed.
And I'm just going to clear some room between myself and the 3. And there we are. Horse title earned.
We have a winner! Yes! Horse title.
All right, international horse title. Boom. And we went to the pay window. All right, now we need a special dirt race. Which one are we going to get? Speed is down to 94. Our best skill is courage, which has been holding at 97 for quite some time. But look at the recovery, how long it's taking my horse to recover. I'm going to have to skip races, I think. Am I really going to race in Cambridge? I guess I am. Summer Sprint Cup. Oh, I was thinking maybe because I've won the Australia Stakes a bunch of times, that this would unlock the sprint horse title. Maybe that's my thought behind this. But because our speed is just 94, I'm also not holding my breath that I'm going to win. We still got just under 30 minutes left to go in the video. Just wanted to let everybody know. All right, here in Cambridge, 6 furlongs, straight turf. The track record is held by Stoneheart. Technically, we're the favorite. I am not holding my breath on this one. Just because our speed is sunk so much.
The horses are on the track.
Speed is the first thing to go. Perfect start.
And away they go.
Auspicious sign.
That was a great
If
start.
we could only speed up and make some use of it, which I guess we're not going to do. Alright, right there's fine. Alright, slow down a little bit, slow down. Alright, perfect. Alright, the 11 is out there ahead of us, but right now we're in second place. Oh, we're not going to get the revolutions, but it looked like we could. Whoa, the 14 took off and caught me by surprise. We passed the 11, but we are losing ground to the 14, and I am on the whip hard. And we just can't compete, even though explosive kicked in.
They've reached their limit.
To close it up a little bit, but we've still lost by at least 2.5 to 3 lengths. And we're just going to eat the loss. What can I say? We got beat by a better horse. All right, give me a dirt race, please. I should have raced in that instead. The Long Beach Gold Cup. Now I'm kicking myself. That could have been the win I needed right there. And there's nothing here in the dirt. All right, we'll race the first stakes in New York instead. This should be for 2 horse titles, the Super Generalist and the Dirt Champ. We're barely the favorite over Lucky Plain, who's just inside of us in the 7 hole. We're in the 8 hole. So this is kind of an important race. Kind of need to win this one. All right, the track record 146-9 by Gray King. 9 furlongs on the dirt here in New York. Here is a look at the field. Including 2 horses named Ancient. Can we hold off Lucky Plain to win? Perfect start.
And they're off. That was a great start.
Oh, Lucky Plain got left in the dirt. Good grief. Although he quickly is speeding back up. And he's moving over the rail like I am. Well, that's interesting. Alright, we're just going to hold it here in the green. Or until we get back up to the green. Just want to sit here and cruise. Alright, we're working on overtaking the 3, just naturally doing so. Continuing to move up on the 4 horse. We are now in 3rd place. Field is starting to tighten up a little bit in the back. Uh-oh, the 6 horse is moving up. He got hung up. The 7, the 1. Oh, they're going. We go to the whip. It's a 3 horse race. 7, 1, and 8. The 1 is in the lead. I go to the whip. I don't think we're going to win this one. It kicks in. Is it going to be enough? No, my horse went wild from the whip.
My goodness, they've lost their chance at the title.
Am I going to replay that one? Maybe? Yep. Yeah, if the favorite had won that, I might have eaten that one, but because some other horse dared win, I'm going to have to replay this one.
The horses are on the track.
All right, pretty good start. Maybe that's going to change our luck. And the 7, instead of being stuck in the gate like last time, probably got a perfect start, rocketed out of there. 1 and 2 fell way back, I'm going to move over and get to the rail. And now this time we're already up towards the front, even though we're not really trying very hard, although allegedly my horse is overheating. We're in second place. The first place horse is the 7 horse. The 1 is going to have to go around those horses next to me, I think.
You're
So,
midway down the back stretch.
be interesting to see what happens there. We're about 2.5 lengths behind the 7 horse. Starting to overheat a little bit. We're going to slow back down. We do have the first part of the red revolutions. 3 furlongs left to go. We're not going to get the revolutions. When am I going to go to the whip? Whoa, there goes the 1 horse. And I went to the whip. We're in 3rd place. Hard on the whip. Oh my gosh. Explosive kicks in. Please. Did we win that? Oh, I don't know. It's going to be so close. You gotta be kidding me.
Too bad. My goodness, they've lost their chance.
You know what? I think we're going to eat this loss. Oh my lord. Unbelievable. All right, well that didn't work out. Speed down to 92. Boy, we are getting desperate now. I need a dirt race when I'm at full power. Is there even one left? Yes, the World Cup Classic. The sprint, I don't think I should race in the sprint. The Classic. I mean, this is crazy that I just raced a race nobody cares about and lost by a nose in a photo. And now I'm forced to try to win a World Cup race in order to get this horse title. Wild, absolutely wild. Let's get our bet in. And it's us and Lucky Plain again. Going to be duking it out in the World Cup. And the World Cup thing is something I could have won, I guess, at some point. But you got to win the Classic, the Turf, and maybe the Sprint. And I think there's a title specifically for that. I just overlooked that because a lot of the races that I was running had my recovery time during the World Cup. So I did not get around to winning that with this horse, but he could have won it. If I had raced those races. All right, there's a look at the field.
The horses are on the track.
Lucky Plain, I'm 3 years older than you. You need to respect your elders. All right, perfect start.
And they're off. That was a great
And Lucky
start.
Plain got a perfect start as well. I think he's the 3 horse. I think he got a perfect start and took off. All right, we're going to move over a little bit. Bumped another horse there. Running in the green. This horse next to me is trying to move out, and I'm trying to move in. It's like, come on, dude. Real? All right, we're going to stay outside, I guess. I don't want to. I want to go in, but maybe we can cut behind him. All right, there we go. Save a little bit of ground going around that turn. Now we got to start speeding up, but at the same time not overheating. Want to close that gap between us and the 3 horse.
You're midway down the back stretch.
Fast pace, that's not great for us right now. A year ago I would have been like, awesome. Now I'm like, oh God, please, no, not a fast pace. Our horse is so slow. All right, the field's starting to widen out. We're going to have to go to the whip right now. 2.4. Can we reel in the 3 horse? Can we reel in the 14? Boy, I don't know. Whipping harder. I don't think we're going to do it, man. Oh, explosive kicks in.
Finish!
We did not win that race.
My goodness, they've lost their
Another
chance at
second
the
place finish. Am I going to retry this race too? No. This is part of what you have to deal with a declining champion. Speed and stamina down to 93. We're going to have to find a special category grade 1 race on the dirt to win. I think you know where it's going to end up being. We're going to race in the China Mile. I think there may be a horse title to win all the races in China. Again, I just didn't get around to doing it with this horse, but we could have done that. We're a small favorite here over Sharp Liquor. There were not any dirt races left for us to compete in the special category for this year, so we're gonna have to do it next year, and you know what that means. We're gonna have to go back to Dubai. All right, here we are back in Hong Kong. I wasn't paying attention when I put up the track record, so I hope you were. This should be an 8 furlong race on the turf.
The
China
horses are
Mile.
on the track.
And away they go.
All right, we moved over to secure that rail. The 9 horses way out in front. And we were just trying to keep from overheating. We did get the first part of the Red Revolution. We're starting to sink back a little bit, which isn't great. Oh my gosh.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
This is all sorts of no good. Speed up, horse. I'm gonna have to go to the whip right about
They're in the
now.
home stretch.
Alright, to the whip at
Furlongs
2.3.
to go. Show your guts.
We are heads up racing with about 5 other horses. We're definitely not in the lead. Oh gosh. Speed boost kicks in. Explosive.
Oh,
Did we
they've
win
reached their limit.
that?
Finish.
Oh, we didn't win that. Nope. We lost to Sharp Liquor.
Too bad.
And we were going to eat the loss. All right, we're going back to Australia. I think that is the first Grade 1 race next year. Or perhaps we're just going to skip straight to the Universal Cup. Alright, I don't know what racing in the February Stakes is going to do for me, but I guess we're going to race in that instead. We finished 6th in the sprint. We did not finish in the turf. We finished 2nd on the dirt. And we did not place anywhere in the year-end awards for our 7th year of racing. All right, February Stakes. This will get us the every year horse title, I think. We're getting our bet in. All right, 8 furlongs on the dirt here in DC. The track record 132-4 by Aphrodite. We are on the rail. All right, there's a look at the field.
The horses are on the track.
I haven't raced a normal category grade 1 in quite some time, but we do get a perfect
And
start.
away they go. That was a great start.
And now we're onto the dirt.
Okay,
All
this
right,
is
we're
where the
kind of
race
in
is
the
won.
middle back-ish of the pack. Fast pace, again, that's not great. We're gonna have to whip at like 2.7 or 2.4 definitely.
They're in the home stretch.
2.4 right when we get to the straightaway.
Furlongs to go.
We go to the front, the 6 is coming with us. The 6 is gonna take the lead. I am on the reins hard. We need explosive to kick in. It does.
Look out,
I
they're
think we
coming up
won.
from behind. Finish.
Basically, we can't win anymore without explosive kicking in. All right, that didn't need to be a photo finish.
And the winner is you.
All right,
Yes,
every year horse
horse
title
title.
unlocked. We won a grade 1 race every year of our racing career. And it went the full length. All right, is that going to be it? Or are we going to race another race? Thank you, Naomi. All right, speed 91, stamina 91, courage unchanged, still at 97. But all those red skills that we had at one time are gone. 4 straight second places before that last win in the February Stakes. A couple of them very close losses. Yikes. We are holding on by a thread. But we need 2 more grade 1 wins to get to 30. 30 grade 1 wins. So I'm motivated. We still got to win a special category dirt race for a horse title. 2 horse titles, the Super Generalist and the Dirt Champ. So I think you know where we're going to win that race. We're going to Dubai. And I'm going to ask Dubai one last time with this horse to not let me down. But I think we're going to do the Golden Eagle Stakes instead. Just 6 furlongs on the dirt. It's a straight run. It should be easier for us to do that than turning. We're still carrying a lot of weight. 132 pounds. Some of the other horses are at 128. We're going to get our bet in. We appear to be the favorite. $2.8 to 1. I think this is a good sign. I know this is a little unorthodox. I'm sure everybody was expecting me to pick the Universal Cup again, but I just need to win. 6 furlong straight track, 109.9 by Attack Taco is the track record. Here's a look at the field.
It's a beautiful night for racing.
Not a great start.
And away they go.
That's okay though. I just got to get up to speed. Not overheat.
Hey,
No,
what are you
definitely
doing?
not running the red. Oh, can you slow down a little bit, please? Please? Alright, thank you. Alright, we're right in the lead. Oh, no. No. Oh, I didn't want to go in the blue. Alright, carefully watching the other horses. Oh, there goes the 9. To the whip, to the whip. Can I close it up on the 9 horse? Oh my gosh. Oh no, no. Please. Explosive kicks in. Yes! 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 All of the yes.
We have a winner! Yes! Horse title earned.
Look at that. Dirt Champ, check. Super Generalist, check. And we unlocked Wonder Horse. And we went to the pay window. Alright, I think we have to win another grade 1 race. We're definitely doing it in the normal category, I can tell you that right now. And it's definitely going to be on the turf because we're slower than molasses. Alright, let's go check out Wonder Horse. Nope, I missed it because we've already won it before, but 30 grade 1 wins. Alright, so we got to find a normal G1 turf race to win this horse title in. Summer GP. All right, Summer GP it is. We're rested up. We got no speed. We got nothing but courage. One more time. Can Tomb Raider get it done? We are the favorite. Let's get that bet in. Rainy track. Track surface rated as good. I just can't see that as anything other than good for us. I really can't. The only way it would have been better if it was yielding. Alright, for all the marbles here in the Summer GP, 11 furlongs on the turf. The track record 209-7 by Wardrum here in Toronto. And of course, we're on the far outside.
The horses are on the
Why not? I'm used to it at this point. Pretty good start.
And they're off.
Should have plenty of time to move in. This level of racing, I think we've got a fighting chance. Even though we only have a couple, if that, it may be just one skill left in the red. I think we still have a chance. Alright, gotta stop overheating. Gotta maintain our position. Thought I had the 13 boxed out a little bit, but he's too fast. So he's able to get around me. Boy, our horse is not doing good right now. Not doing good. We're gonna have to dig deep
Midway down the back stretch.
and have a flashback and get back some of our old skills for the end of this race. You can see some of the other horses are starting to move up and out. We're back in the green. I think we're gonna move out here in a minute just to create some space. When are we gonna go to the whip? We're holding it.
2 furlongs to go.
1.9, we go to the whip. We have the
quick
lead.
reaction.
Long spurt kicks in, and that means this is going to be a win, folks.
Excellent.
An easy win for a Wonder Horse.
We have a winner. Yes. Horse title earned.
All right, that's official. we are going to wrap it up here. I do not want to race anymore with this horse. I've tempted fate enough, so we're going to call it a year. And we are going to retire maybe my best bred horse to date. Taking a look at the horse titles, it looks like 15 horse titles. Pretty amazing. And we are going to retire Tomb Raider. Yep, just one skill left in the red. Courage at 97. It has been a great career. "46 races, 32 wins, 30 at grade 1, 15 horse titles. A secret horse package has been unlocked, and we are into the Hall of Fame." All right, let's go back to the theme park. We're going to save our game, and we're going to check out Tomb Raider in the breeding shed. And as much as I want to breed Tomb Raider and Love Rocks for the next video, as promised, we are going to enter the Field of Legend. And all of our Hall of Fame horses, presumably, will be competing for us in the Field of Legend. And I'm sure Tomb Raider is going to be one of those horses that is going to be called upon several times. All right, here in the Gallop Stallion, we're going to go check out that breeding card. Don't forget to hit that like button, thumbs up, comment, share. Here is Tomb Raider, 8,000 to breed. And the breed ability card. Sustained growth. The toughness is just a filled triangle. That's terrible. But we still got speed on our side. So all in all, aside from the stamina portion, I am pretty happy with this horse card. And I think this is going to be a great breeding partner. Hopefully, fingers crossed, for Love Rocks. Especially with explosive and long sprint. Just looking at another horse to compare. Checking out the pedigree behind. So these are all relatively achievable with a short amount of breeding. This side of that horse anyway, because Polish Beat's in there. So all right. Anyway, I think that's going to be it. Thank you for watching, everybody. And we'll see you next time on Gallop Racer 2006. Here's the possible outcome. We're going to show it real quick. 16,000. There you go.